Good afternoon, or good morning, depending where you are. This is OneStream Live Wednesday broadcast with Stephen, and today's broadcast is all about AI tools for content creators, must-haves, and I'm going to appear on screen now. Okay. Depending where you are. Okay. Just a second. Right, okay. I know that we're now live on YouTube, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the chat and I'm going to say hello. No, not that way around. Slow down. Right, okay, we're working now. Okay, so this is Stephen, live from wonderful Wiltshire in England, and today we are looking at, I'll just go here again. We are looking at AI tools for content creators. Now, in terms of using AI in broadcasting, we are literally spoilt for choice. We have so many different options that we can use. I've just picked out one option today, which is, well, the main option is helping you with the broadcast. Now, it all starts with the introduction to the broadcast. And we say hello to just a minute to catch up. So this is me saying hello to confirm that we're live. And okay, and the question's coming in, and the question is coming in from, let's put my glasses on here, and it is from Bonath Hodjai. Welcome and thank you for watching. Can you suggest me how to do screen sharing with Facecam? I'm going to be honest here and say that I don't use Facecam. I'm using OneStream today, and screen sharing with OneStream is simple and straightforward. In actual fact, I'm going to do it in a moment. But thank you for your question. The easiest way to find out is to go to Google and type in Facecam screen share, and that will give you all the options for people who are actually using Facecam. So in this instance, I'm not of much use, but if you go to Google and ask, then they will be able to help you. Okay. Now, creating content with AI, there is a learning curve to each of the programs that I'm about to show you. But let's just go through the agenda that I'm using today. So let's go down here and swap in the agenda. And the agenda is coming screen. And in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to bring it full screen. Okay, so here is today's agenda. This is what we're going to be looking at today. We've got the introduction, which is what I'm doing now. Then I'm going to talk about research. And then next after that, text generation. We're going to look at ChatGPT. Text to speech. We're going to look at Murph.ai, which you may not have heard of, but I tried it and it is very, very useful. Video generation using InVideo.ai. and image generation using Canva. And option 7, the 7th thing we're going to talk about is where to use AI and where to rely on humans. And that is an article by Haneen Naeem, the founder and CEO of OneStream Live. And I'm going to post a link to that later on in this broadcast. In actual fact, what I can do is I can post the link now, then I don't forget. So I'm coming back to my studio. I'm going to post the link and okay, and I'm going to put that link on screen so you can see it. And there's the link. And if you're watching live on YouTube, then all you need to do is to click the link. Okay, and that's an excellent article because it talks about how OneStream Live, it's a practical application, because it talks about how OneStream Live use AI in their business and what they've learned and how they've adopted it and adapted it, and it basically improved the way that they work using AI. But the thing about AI is it's not a cure-all, and we both agree on the fact that it's the personal touch which matters. So I would go to be honest at the top of this broadcast, which is all about AI, and say you should use AI in moderation. AI can do everything, but it shouldn't do everything. It should do the things that you find repetitive or where your creative juices aren't flowing and you just want help. I mean, basically for this broadcast today, I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT for some pointers on what I should be talking about. And ChatGPT is my go-to because basically when I'm live broadcasting, and I do this show every Wednesday, then I'm given topics. And say hello to Alec, who's in the house. Alec is from Sweden. Alec, welcome. And thank you for joining me live today on the YouTube channel. Replay today at 2 p.m. everywhere. Okay, thank you, Alec. So AI should be used, can be used, can help. It can solve a variety of problems, but the first one it can solve is research. Alec and I talked about this last week in terms of the things that AI is useful for. First off is research. And before I go live, I spend a day and a half actually researching, and I use ChatGPT for my research. And ChatGPT, I just give it the question. I've got a topic every week, okay? So I can go to ChatGPT and say, tell me the benefits of AI, tell me the uses of AI in broadcasting, tell me the major systems, and it basically comes back with what I cut down and I create a script from that. But everything that I do on here starts with ChatGPT giving me ideation, as Alec, I love that word, Alec, ideation, ideas for the broadcast itself. So I'm given topics that sometimes I know a lot about, sometimes don't know anything about, but ChatGPT allows me to get the thoughts in order. Yeah. So that's the first thing. And basically the second thing is in terms of sharing, if I bring this full screen, and I'm waiting here, this is ChatGPT. And basically, this is a live page. I'm screen sharing at the moment. And I asked it about French cuisine. And in terms of French cuisine, it told me the historical background of French cuisine, the main areas, Provence, Brittany, Burgundy, Alsace, the techniques used, sauteing, braising, poaching, deglazing, main ingredients used in France, signature dishes, quiche de reine, duck à l'orange, creme brulee. And I'm just going to close that because that's over the top. And it told me, gave me a starter on French cooking, so topics that I could expand on. Okay, first of all, I can précis them and then I can expand on them. And now I'm going to ask it to tell me about Italian cooking. And I'm just going to press enter. And it's now gone off and it's saying Italian cooking is celebrated for its simplicity. Historical background, coming with that, regional diversity, Tuscany, Sicily, Piedmont, Campania, and pasta making, grilling meats, slow cooking, sauteing, as did the French. Ingredients, olive oil, tomatoes, cheese. So the research side of this, because it's live now. This is basically ChatGPT working away live as we're broadcasting. And what we're getting is all the information that's to hand about Italian cooking. And that means that you can take that, if you're thinking of a topic on broadcasting, you can take that and you can take that as your starter. Sorry about that. You can take that as your starter. So that's where you're going to start from. An article written by ChatGPT on the topic that you're going to broadcast about. Now, for research, it is peerless. There isn't a better way to do your research. I mean, in the old days, let's go back a step back. And okay, like saying Yorkshire cuisine is much better for you. And I'm going to chip in here and say Lancashire is as well. We've got the Yorkshire Lancashire thing going on. But I mean, Yorkshire, yeah, many delicacies in Yorkshire. So thank you, Alec. But the thing is that if I just go back to ChatGPT and let's do this whilst we're live, hopefully it will work. No, it's not stopped. Okay, so we could go into ChatGPT and ask it about Yorkshire cooking, about Lancashire cooking, about Cumberland. Yeah, I mean, different cuisines, different parts of the UK, different cuisines, different parts of the USA. But it's a great starting point. Research, if you're doing any research for a broadcast, do use ChatGPT. And if I go over here, I did a research and I asked ChatGPT to do an intro for the broadcast. Yeah. Now, it gave me the text. Yeah, it gave me text for the broadcast. But the next stage is I've got the intro for the broadcast, but I don't want to talk. Yeah. So I've done my research. I've got the intro. What do I do next? Well, the next thing you do is you go here. This is Murph.ai. I've written an introductory paragraph for today's broadcast and I've transferred it to Murph. And this is what happens.
Opening music. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an exciting episode of The Future of Broadcasting, where we delve into the innovations shaping the media landscape. I'm your host. Today we have an incredibly captivating topic that's transforming how we consume and interact with content. The use of artificial intelligence in broadcasting. From revolutionizing newsrooms to personalizing viewer experiences, AI is not just a buzzword, but a powerful tool driving the next wave of media evolution. Imagine a world where your favorite shows are curated by intelligent algorithms, where breaking news is reported instantly by automated systems, and where virtual anchors bring you the latest updates with impeccable precision.
In today's show, we'll explore the cutting-edge AI technologies that are redefining broadcasting. We'll hear from industry experts, witness live demonstrations, and discuss the ethical implications of AI in media. Whether it's through automating repetitive tasks, enhancing audience engagement, or pioneering new forms of content creation, AI is making waves, and we're here to unpack it all.
So stay tuned as we embark on this journey into the heart of AI and broadcasting. It's a brave new world out there, and we're excited to explore it with you. Let's get started.
Now, it did say it was going to finish in 26 seconds. That's not true. Right, okay. Now, the thing about that, Murph.ai, and I'll put a link in afterwards, you've written some text, but you want it to be read by somebody else. Okay, if you've got a show, then normally the host doesn't do the introduction. The introduction is done by somebody else. You can actually use, with Murph.ai, just give it the text, and we heard English accents, we heard Australian accents, and we could have had a Lancashire or a Yorkshire accent in there as well. But turning text into speech has come so far. Over the last couple of years, it's improved. I mean, you could hear the pauses as it was read out. This time round with Murph, what you've got is it's pretty close to the real thing, and it is so natural. And the intonation as well, you change it. You can have, as with Murph, you can have the paid version. We're using the free version of everything today. Everything you see today has been created using software, and I've not written anything. Now, that's Murph.ai, and it is basically you feed the text in. Hey, I've got a chat coming in. Let me just go here and go to chat. Okay, I love the way this studio works. And scroll down. Okay, and over to Alec. And Alec is saying, forget trying to manage accounts at a dozen different AI companies. We've packed all of them into one beautiful app. Which app is that? If you give me a bit more information, I shall put it into today's broadcast, Alec. So it's a good place to promote anything about AI. Today is the day for AI. Target trying to manage accounts at a dozen different AI companies. We've packed all of them into one beautiful app. Okay. I'm trying to use best of breed at the moment. So the best example I know of the areas that we're looking at today, and the areas we're looking at, I'm going to take myself off full screen and hopefully go here. The areas we're actually looking at today, and I'm going to put this full screen. We've looked at text generation with ChatGPT and research. One program, two sets of users. We've looked at Murph.ai for changing text into the spoken word. And they just work out the box. I mean, there is no great learning curve with those two pieces of software. ChatGPT is built into many things. It's built into some YouTube apps. ChatGPT is everywhere. Bing.ai is everywhere. It's difficult to find something that doesn't include AI. I mean, I was looking at the list of things that use AI, and it said repurpose.ai uses AI, which it does. Yeah, the AI is built into most of the systems we actually use today. But in terms of helping with broadcasting, ChatGPT helps us with the research. It helps us with writing an intro. Now, I've owned up to this before. I'm going to own up to it now. One of the things that we can do in order to promote is to write blog posts. In order to get the word out about what we do is to write blog posts. And you could, and I know people who do, use ChatGPT or similar to write a blog post. Give it a topic, give it a few pointers, and it will write a blog post for you. I think that's going a step too far. People, because this is the whole thing about AI. The thing that counts in anything we do, whether it's a live video or a blog post, is us. It's the personal touch. And that's why I say use AI in moderation. Don't go, well, yeah, and just a note from Alec, ChatGPT is included in, I'm going to pronounce this wrongly, but I'm going to go with Magi or Magi. Right, okay, Magi. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's everywhere. It's ubiquitous, possibly. Right, okay, now. So I'm going to go with the personal touch, and I keep coming back to this. But what if you wanted, well, I'm going to show you one more example, and this one actually comes from InVideo.ai. Now, InVideo.ai, basic premise is that you feed in prompts to InVideo.ai, and it will create a video. Not only just the video, well, I'll show you. I mean, I could talk about it. I'm going to show you. So we're going over to my media store again, and I'm going to play you. This is, I asked it, basically create a video about AI. And if you don't know what we're talking about today, artificial intelligence, this video will explain how powerful it is and what it can do. And the only thing I did was, I know InVideo AI. I've been using InVideo for years, especially with Mr. John Upton. It's now gone from InVideo.io to AI. It's got artificial intelligence, and it created this with just a few prompts.
Hi everyone, I'm thrilled to talk about a revolution that's reshaping the broadcasting landscape. Yes, artificial intelligence, or AI as we commonly know it. It's no secret that AI is everywhere, but in the world of broadcasting, it's not just present, it's a game changer. From automating the mundane tasks to bringing creative concepts to life, AI is doing it all. Let's start with content creation. Imagine scripts that adapt on the fly, stories that evolve based on audience reactions. AI makes this possible. It's like having a writer's room in the cloud, constantly brainstorming, improving, and delivering content that resonates more deeply with viewers. Now think about editing. What used to take hours, even days, can now be done in minutes. AI tools can analyze hours of footage, select the best shots, and even suggest edits in real time. This isn't just fast, it's precision at the speed of light. And here's where it gets really interesting: personalization. AI can tailor content to individual viewer preferences, transforming the way we experience media. Imagine tuning into a sports broadcast that knows you love basketball and adjusts the commentary to focus more on your favorite player. But it's not all about what AI can do today. It's also about the potential it holds for tomorrow. We're looking at a future where AI could potentially direct live broadcasts, making split-second decisions that captivate an audience and deliver unparalleled viewing experiences. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a professional in the broadcast industry, or just someone curious about the future of media, stay tuned. AI in broadcasting isn't just changing the game, it's making a whole new one. Thanks for watching, and let's embrace this exciting journey into the future of broadcasting together.
Right. And basically, I'm going to bring this on screen because this is InVideo.ai. And this is the video that it created. This is the screen that you actually use to create the video. And all I did was to actually feed in prompts. And the video was created from scratch according to my prompts. And it's just so simple and so straightforward to do. Now, I'm going to say at this juncture, let's go off full screen for a moment. I'm going to say at this juncture something important. Okay. Everything I'm doing in this broadcast today, I have done for free, apart from the bit I'm going to show you in a minute. We're using, and over to, just a minute, I need my glasses for this. I'm going to be honest here, I need glasses. So give me a second and let's just have a look. And I've got who from, oh, Debbie Games, welcome back. And try again. And hi. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, welcome back. Okay, today we're looking at AI, artificial intelligence. And I've just been talking about the app I used to create that video. Now, basically, all you need to do to create a video on InVideo.ai is the prompts, is to know how to structure the prompts. I gave it probably about 2 sentences and it took it away and it ran with it. Now, I'm not responsible for any of the images. I'm not responsible for the voiceover, but I can edit any part of that video. And that's the key. If I'm not happy with part of the video, then I can change everything. Yeah, I can change the images. Yeah, I can't change the voiceover, but I can change the images. I can select whether the person doing the voiceover should have a Yorkshire accent or a Lancashire accent or an American accent. Yeah, I can customize it. When I'm setting it up, I can customize it afterwards, and I end up with a video which tells you succinctly what AI is. Now, if I had to put that video together from scratch, it would have taken hours. And I'm just using it as an illustration of what AI can do in your broadcast. We already talked about researching for your broadcast with ChatGPT, writing intros for using ChatGPT. We've looked at Murph for turning those intros into voice. And we've just looked at InVideo.ai, which allows you to create videos. And the video can be a mixture of images from InVideo. You can supply your own. Now, a note about the video I've just shown you. You'll notice the basically the logos appearing everywhere. I used the free version of InVideo to create that. And providing you're not worried about having the images or the logos on, then it works well. I can recommend InVideo.ai. I've made many videos over the years. And yeah, if you wanted to use Murph, yeah, a podcast or something, yeah, I totally agree. Whatever task you've got, there is an AI program that will actually help you automate it and save you time and save you money. And the thing is that some people are multi-talented, but being artistic is something that comes naturally, and it doesn't to me. So to be able to create that video within video was, to me, priceless. And in video, you can just throw the topics in video and it will come back with a video which is ready to go. Now, if you have a paid version, then you get a 1080p video and you get none of the watermarks that are actually on the video I just showed you. Right, now, one of the other things, I'm going to go off script here. One of the things that happens when you use something like ChatGPT, and you can always tell when something has been written by ChatGPT, it doesn't always sound right. So the next option I'm going to show you is important piece of kit to have in your broadcaster's tool bag, and that is when you've either written something yourself or you've had something written by ChatGPT, it can be improved. And I'm going to play a short video now which talks about Grammarly. Now, I'm been a Grammarly user for several years. It saved me making typos in Messenger. It saves me basically writing the script for this show, because it corrects all my grammatical mistakes and makes suggestions. Let's just take a look. I brought the text created by ChatGPT into Grammarly, and Grammarly has taken a look at it and it's suggesting alterations. So let's go through the options that it gives us to actually improve the text and make it grammatically correct and sound better. So need to add a comma after host. I'm going to accept that. And gentlemen. Okay, so I'm just going through accepting the changes, and okay, and here it's rephrasing the whole paragraph and making it more intelligible and reworking it. So and basically for this one, it's actually removing, right? Okay, so we're going to go with that change. Remove the comma, accept, and go through, and I'm going to accept all those and remove the space after Stephen, accept, and put the comma in there. Remove the phrase. It's redundant, it's not needed, so I can just accept and change the spelling. I'm in the UK and it's suggesting English spelling, and we've got rewrite the sentence. Right, now this is something that comes with Grammarly. It wants everything not to be in the passive tense. I'm going to dismiss that and rephrase this sentence. Okay, and it's just been rewritten for clarity. So I'm going to accept that, and that are going to accept that. So now we have, as far as Grammarly is concerned, a document which is perfect. We're going to rephrase the sentence again because it keeps going through and checking. And verb problem. Okay. And it sometimes does 2 or 3 passes to make sure that everything's okay, but it's saying you did it, and that's it. So it's taken the text and it's made it near perfect. It's made it intelligible and made sure it actually flows. It's grammatically correct. There are no spelling errors. There are no missing commas. It's perfecting the text. And that's why I use Grammarly, grammar.ly, with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, brilliant for creating ideas and brilliant for creating intro paragraphs for a blog. But sometimes it's, well, you want to make it more human. Now, if you're using Grammarly, you're going to get all the grammar correct. You're going to get the syntax correct. You're going to get something which reads well. Yeah, because ChatGPT, you can tell when somebody's not written. I've got a friend. I've got many friends, and what he I'm going to say he, so that cuts the population down by 50%. He actually uses ChatGPT to write a full blog, and you can tell that he's done that. That's bad form. That's bad for the brand. Basically, it should be personalized. Yeah, and Grammarly helps with that. So Grammarly, ChatGPT plus Grammarly plus you gives the right feel. Okay, and you can train programs to speak like you do, and that's increasing. Right, let's go back to the media again. I want to say thank you for all the comments today. I'm just going to come over to the chat, see if I've missed anything. I've got a studio full of comments. I'd like to say thank you to everybody for the comments today, especially to Alec and to David Games, and for the question earlier about Facecam, which I know nothing about. I don't know how to screen share in Facecam. Right. Okay. So Grammarly is an important tool in your armory to get things sounding correct. Yeah, presentation is everything, and Grammarly helps with my presentation. I use it in all the major presentations I do. I use it every day. I use it to actually correct other programs. And it's basically not on the list because I use it every day. Right, let's go to the media again. And I'm going to the final video today. Now, we've looked at, let's just go back to here. And if I scroll all the way down here and go here, I'm going to bring this to the stream. And I'm going to put it full screen in a second. Okay, so we're going to put it full screen. So this is what we're looking at today. We've been looking at ChatGPT for research and text generation. We looked at Murph.ai for text to speech. We looked at video generation within video.ai, give it an idea, and it will basically create a video for you, including the images, including the voiceover, and you can edit it. And then image generation is this one. Now, I've got to admit, I've joined quite a few image AI groups on Facebook. I love AI generated graphics. Yeah, because there's no way that I could do it personally. But what I can do is this. Now, this is the simplest approach ever. This is not sophisticated. This is just, well, I'm sure that you can do better, but let's look at what can be done with Canva. Canva has now got canva.ai, which means it can, as well as being able to produce the most beautiful graphics under your direction, it can actually create graphics from prompts. Let's have a look. The images I'm about to show you were created using Canva and Canva AI, and I gave a set of instructions for each of the images. I did not draw anything. This is all put together by Canva itself, and this is AI creating graphics. In this video, this image, I asked for a gentleman sat at the desk with a computer and a microphone, and that was the result. The next one further down, Ango, can I keep chickens? So I asked for an image of chickens and a chicken run. Simple and straightforward. I couldn't have drawn that. Then I asked for mountain range, a stream, and a man walking near the stream. And then that final image is composite from the London Marathon. So all of these 4 images. Oh, I missed the black horse. Black horse surfing in the waves. And we've got the office, the horse, chickens, man and mountains, and then London Marathon. And all of that was done basically using Canva AI. Using Canva.ai, and the videos are cutting out today, which is a good job that I'm actually prepared. Now, given the time to practice, all the tools that I'm showing you have depths that I've not reached. I've just scratched the surface in this video. I've shown you systems that I use on a regular basis and systems that I'm going to use on a regular basis. I'm going to stop sharing screen, and I'm going to close that down, and I'm going to close that down. Okay, and come back to me and over to the chat. And I just want to come down and put this on the screen. Okay, I'll come back to chat for a reason. Introduction, we've done. Research, we said chat GPT, ask it a question, it will give the answer. We talked about French cooking, Italian cooking, Yorkshire cooking, and Lancashire cooking. Text generation in terms of generating intros for a podcast or a broadcast. And then turning those text generations into speech using Murph.ai with natural voices. And this, as I say, has come on leaps and bounds. You're getting very high quality audio recordings from Murph.ai. I can but recommend it. Video generation in Video.ai I've been using for many years, and the AI version, give it an idea, give it the parameters, and it will create a video for you, and then you can edit the video. If you've got the paid version, you'll get no watermarks. And then image generation, I've only scratched the surface of Canva, but all things are possible. I'm going to do some more of those. Right now, I just want to come now to the real world. And the real world is here. I'm just going to post a link. I'm going to go here and copy the link. I'm going to post it in chat so that you can actually read. This is a blog post. I wish I could type. Okay, I think, oh, wait a minute, I made a misspelling mistake. Oh, I'm just going to paste that. Okay, now, timing is everything. And this week on Medium, an article was released, and they were interviewing Anand, who's the CEO and co-founder of OneStream Live. And Anand was talking about using AI within OneStream. And basically, over the years, they've been involved in AI for several years, and they have used AI in OneStream. Yeah? The primary use is there's several uses. They use AI to actually analyze videos and analyze what people are doing and which parts of the system are being used, and they can then tailor their offerings to what we're doing. Yeah. Second is that most software houses now have online support. And online support, if you go and use any piece of software and you've got a question, online support, and you'll find yourself talking to a chatbot. Yeah. Now, chatbots are brilliant because they, as the first line of reaction to what we're looking for, a chatbot can give us answers to common questions. In order for a chatbot to give us the correct answer, it has to understand what we're saying, and the answer has to be in the database. Yeah. If we ask a question that's not in the database, chatbot just stops. Which is why at OneStream, if you're a OneStream user and you have a question, you type the question into the support button in the OneStream studio, and you get to talk to a person. You're not talking to a chatbot, you're talking to a person. That person has access to the full knowledge of OneStream in this case, and can answer your question intelligently. In other words, they're not going from a script. Okay, they can answer your question. You ask a question, they will answer it. So that's discussed in the article that I've just by Anan, which I've just posted. And I mean, it's just, this is real world. This is basically Anan's experiences. And if you're interested in how companies use AI, then I would suggest that you actually take a look at the article. It's actually on Medium, and just so you can identify it, if I go down here and go here, the article that I'm talking about here is is called Where to Use AI and Where to Rely on Humans. And I've talked about the support function being better when it's run by people than when it's run by chatbots. That's one example, but there are other examples in the article by Anin Naheem, the founder and CEO of OneStream Live. It is a very interesting, informative read, and it shows how you can use AI. And it's basically up to date, and it is practical. And what we're looking for is practical reasons to actually use AI. I mean, we looked at introductions, we've looked at various things today, all of which you can incorporate. You can save yourself time, and time is money, so you can save yourself money if you adopt the ones that I've been talking about. I'm going to go off full screen and bring it over here, and okay, I'm going to put this over there. Okay, because we're going to do a recap now. I just need to drag that there. Okay, we got it. Okay, so you've still got me on screen, but you've got the AI tools for content creators. Alec, if you're still watching, I hope you can actually read the agenda. Last week I had too much on the agenda, and on my mobile phone it wasn't legible. This week, hopefully, my agenda is legible. So we've got the introduction. Then I talked about research and using ChatGPT for research. Whenever I'm given a topic to actually talk about, I've got my own knowledge, but I use ChatGPT to do the research. I use ChatGPT to put together the agenda. Okay, today's is the exception. This is an agenda put together totally by me about AI. This agenda doesn't use AI. It talks about AI. And we talked about text generation using ChatGPT to generate the introductory paragraph to a blog, the introduction to a video. And then if you're doing an introduction to a live broadcast or a podcast, you can use Murph.ai to turn that text into speech. And basically then you play that within your, it's fortunate this, I'm doing a session soon about intros and outros, and intros and outros within OneStream Live have just been improved. And you could use the text to speech as an intro for your broadcast. And basically you just need to import it, right click, and All right, confirmation. Alec, success. Alec can read the agenda. Alec is saying, yes, I can read the agenda. Okay, thank you. I'll use this type size on future agendas as well. And if it runs over, I shall actually use 2 cards. I think that's the solution. Yeah, so you've helped me solve the mobile problem, which didn't exist until I put an agenda which was so big. Okay, so in terms of intros and outros, there have been enhancements to the OneStream Live Studio, which I'm broadcasting from today. And you could use the text-to-speech, the recording from Murph, which you can download, and you can bring it into your studio and play it as an intro or an outro. Okay, I'm going to experiment with those. This AI is basically a chance to enjoy what you're doing and to be able to do things that you can't do normally, like the video generation, the video I showed you, which I'm going to play again in a moment, from InVideo.ai, worked with and broadcast for. And they have, with the latest version, it is just so simple and so straightforward to create videos just by using prompts. I mean, I just said to InVideo.ai, please create a video which talks about the use of AI. And it did it. Now, image generation, as I say, I'm a member of many Facebook groups where the people who can do and can use image generators actually bring together their talents, and there's some amazing, I mean, Barb Tomlin, who both Alec and I know, she loves image generation by AI, and she's done some very good images on a consistent basis. Then we talked about using AI in business and the practical uses and the pitfalls. And that's where I said that where to use AI and where to rely on only humans by the CEO of OneStream Live, Anan Nahim, is a good read. And I put the link on YouTube. I will put the link because this broadcast will actually go out. The original broadcast is the one that you're watching now. And I want to say thank you for actually joining me live today and asking the questions and making comments and making me smile and making everybody else who watches smile. Because this is OneStream Live, at the end of this video, the recording is stored by OneStream Live and I'm able to broadcast it on my social media. So it will go on my Facebook profile, my Facebook pages, it will go on Twitter, it will go on Twitch. It goes on 14 different destinations, and on those destinations, I'll put the links that I've been sharing with you today. AI, we're just at the beginning. We've got governments looking to oversee the use of AI, but AI in business is a boon. As I said at the beginning of this broadcast, use in moderation. You could turn everything over to AI. I know technically it's possible through systems that have automated us, so that I could actually go and record a sample of me talking, and then I could then get the system to say whatever I wanted to say in my voice, which is a frightening prospect. I saw that with Irene Chan. Irene showed us how to do it. So Irene, thank you. There's so many examples of AI out there. So for today, that's it. I'm back next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. in the UK. To everybody who's joined today, Alec, thank you. I've got the agenda right. I'm good to go now. I'm going to play us out with the video that we did at the beginning, because this video was created just by about 10 words. And this explains what AI can do for us.
Hi everyone, I'm thrilled to talk about a revolution that's reshaping the broadcasting landscape. Yes, artificial intelligence, or AI as we commonly know it. It's no secret that AI is everywhere, but in the world of broadcasting, it's not just present, it's a game changer. From automating the mundane tasks to bringing creative concepts to life, AI is doing it all. Let's start with content creation. Imagine scripts that adapt on the fly, stories that evolve based on audience reactions. AI makes this possible. It's like having a writer's room in the cloud, constantly brainstorming, improving, and delivering content that resonates more deeply with viewers. Now think about editing. What used to take hours, even days, can now be done in minutes. AI tools can analyze hours of footage, select the best shots, and even suggest edits in real time. This isn't just fast, it's precision at the speed of light. And here's where it gets really interesting: personalization. AI can tailor content to individual viewer preferences, transforming the way we experience media. Imagine tuning into a sports broadcast that knows you love basketball and adjusts the commentary to focus more on your favorite player. But it's not all about what AI can do today. It's also about the potential it holds for tomorrow. We're looking at a future where AI could potentially direct live broadcasts, making split-second decisions that captivate an audience and deliver unparalleled viewing experiences. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a professional in the broadcast industry, or just someone curious about the future of media, stay tuned. AI in broadcasting isn't just changing the game, it's making a whole new one. Thanks for watching, and let's embrace this exciting journey into the future of broadcasting together.
Thanks for watching. Let's embrace this exciting adventure together. Take care until next week. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.